area where you're just a complete expert, which is in communication. I mean, this is
I have focused on that. That's true.
If you had to identify your core expertise out of all the things you know, and yeah, you do know a tremendous amount. When I was just even researching you, it's amazing how expansive your knowledge base is.
I've been fascinated by communication, really, because it's what it's all about in human relationships. There's no doubt about that, you know. And it's useful if you have communication techniques, and no matter what you choose as a walk of life, you know, engineering or law or whatever,
right.
Knowing communication is important, and that's why I'm kind of proud to be connected with that school.
What makes a good communicator or a great communicator?
I think establishing a rapport with another human being in a way that is honest and as powerful as you can make it. And a way, it sounds corny, but if it's at the least bit of self-serving that you have, that's good, because if you're out to do it all for yourself, you're going to fail. First of all, you won't communicate right, and secondly, you won't establish relationships that you want.
Right. So
you have to be open to that and vulnerable and still get across whatever you want to get across in an honest way.
Well, I mean, I remember reading something you had said where, I don't know how many years ago this was, but you said my customer, I guess, I don't know if this is your exact words, but is the audience. It's not the networks, it's the actual audience. And at the time you said that even went against what some people believed in, but you always felt the person that you were catering to was the viewer, the listener.
Exactly. My first allegiance was to that person tuned in.
Right.
You know, and then after that, to the product or the network or whatever. And I did have an argument with an agency guy one time, and he said, well, you don't know where the bread's buttered. And I said, the bread would not be buttered for me at all if I lost faith. You know, if the people didn't believe that I believed what I was saying.
Right.
And so I adopted that as a means of operation.